the outside is pinned to the outside.
Wait. Outside,
Pinned to outside.
pin to outside.
See, because, all right, now you want the line to match this line.
Wait.
And you want about 1 centimeter. So I'm going to show you how much to do. There was that main line that we drew originally. We want this
9.
about this much.
You want just a little bit of space between that and that, okay?
You want to start. Do you remember when we measured did this part? There was one main line here.
Yeah.
And we put a main pin. That's where the center line is, and you want to put a pin. And this is the distance. This is about like 5 millimeters.
Okay.
Okay, and then basically you get this one. Okay, now there's a tricky part. You don't just pin it. You have to just do the center pin, then you need to do the shoulder. This takes the longest time ever. All right, so this part, there was that curve here, right?
Yeah.
All right. You want to basically just cut it, like just a tiny bit. Okay, just cut it so that there's... And the reason you cut it this way, just tiny bits, is because when you pin this, you want this to eventually become a straight line.
Okay.
And then you pinning that, see? But this isn't enough, we need to cut it deeper. And sometimes it's hard to get like the right angle too, you know, like it's like hard. It's not once when it's like difficult.
This is really tricky.
This is really hard. It just takes practice. Be very careful when you do this. See, it's like a cut, and then it has to eventually just be
I
like
think you
that.
should do this part for all of us.
Yeah, but then how are you guys gonna do it with the next people?
We'll do it for the next one. It's okay if there's them messed up. Just kidding.
Alright. This is, I guess, decent. See, okay. And now, this, you pull, you pull this cloth, pull this. You need to make sure that this is straight, that there's no, bumps or waves. So that corner where the shoulders were, we want to put a pin up here, and this one, very thin amount.
We're gonna make this for you, by the way, Megan.
You're making what?
Like, we're like learning how to make it, so we make it for you guys.
Okay, so now you want to make sure that this is not, so put a lot of pins. Pull this, and keep it. And where you want to pin is you want to pin obviously in the pinning line. So you have to kind of estimate it, when you put it on. And let me see. So then you do this. You do a lot of pinning. This part you want a lot of thin, small ones. Thin, small pins. See, this is like crazy. Then this.
That doesn't sound good. The sewing machine.
You do this. This too.
What happens with these right
Yeah,
here?
no, it doesn't matter. Just as long as it's not too cut, to the edge, you should be fine. Okay, so after you get about like a huge amount of pins there, then you can move on to the rest.
Okay, got it.
So then, like this, and you want them